right. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a hot minute, as it usually is, but we're finally back. I'm finally back after my vacations, and I had to work a little bit as well, so we're finally back. Yeah, today is something, sweet and simple for you folks. A bit of Slay the Spire. I haven't played this game in quite some time. It's been probably a few years actually since I've played Slay the Spire. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I might do something else today, but I'm not entirely too sure. I really like Slay the Spire, though it's been a while since I have played. So yeah, I mean, I think why not just get right into it, shall we? But I hope, oh, that might be a little loud actually. I hope everyone's doing well. Let me know how the audio is. If it's too loud, too quiet. Let me actually check maybe. It actually seemed like it was okay. Seemed like it was okay here. Yeah, so just, let me know if the audio's too quiet, too loud at any point. I think... Oh. Jesus, this was an old run from years ago. Hold on. Let's just start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. I think that's the most important. How loud is this? Actually, I'm gonna do a quick... I just want to quickly check something. Ah, damn it. I really do I have to? Never mind. Hey, nerd, welcome on in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Real quick, how's the audio? Is it like too loud, too quiet? Let me know how it is. I guess we'll just probably get right into it. Let's just start with the ironclad. It's good, don't worry. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay. Let's get right into it. For those that don't know what Slay the Spire is, it's a lot like Die in the Dungeon, like I've played before, but instead it's with cards instead of dice. And it's less luck based, I would say. Let's go this way. It's definitely less luck based. I mean, this game's older, but I know everyone's getting excited for Slay the Spire 2. By the way, I might have to go in like 15 minutes. No worries. I appreciate you coming on down regardless. So, thank you for coming on by regardless, really. But I hope all is well. But yeah, I've been as I've said before. School, am I right? Yeah, the classic school scenario. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. As I was said before though, of like, I went on a vacation again, but instead of with friends, it's with family. It was good. Got to see the ocean once again. Always a lovely time. But it was also nice to take off from work because work was getting a little tiring. Oh, because I had worked. I think I had worked before the trip last week. I think I worked like I worked 28 hours in the span of 3 days. So I was pretty tired. Pride Month got you slaying in the Spire? Absolutely. How are you doing, Mr. Moon? Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Santacor, welcome on in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. But yeah, so we're, you know, it's good to be back. I'm still working both my internship and my part-time job, but when I do have the opportunity, I will be playing video games. Heat was stroking my thing, but I persist. Yeah, for those that are, if there's a heat, like, if there's a lot of heat in your area, please stay safe. Stay hydrated. Don't be outside too much if you can help it. It's extremely hot out in my local area. I'm good, and you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I'm doing good today because I'm off, but the last few days were a little rough just with work. But I'm on my day off, so things are going good. I'm in Australia and it's freezing. Oh, I forgot that there are people that from across the globe that watch my stuff. That's wild. Well, stay warm if you can then, nerd. I wish you the best of luck in that. Have a nice cup of cocoa or tea. Geez, both. You're doing amazing. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Getting to -2? Christ. That's wild. That is wild to me. It's 7 degrees Celsius right now. I'm not sure how bad that is compared to Fahrenheit, because as an American, it's my I am stupid, so 95 right now. Yeah, it's like almost 100 where I am right now. Ooh. Let's get rid of a normal strike, yeah. 95. Yeah, Fahrenheit, not Celsius. 95 degrees Fahrenheit. It's in the 40s. Okay, so it's 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That sounds quite nice. I would love 40-degree weather. It's like 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Where we're at. Not as good. I can definitely say that much. Yeah, the freedom units. Australia gets hella hot too, though, once it got 50 degrees Celsius. Ooh. Christ. That's really bad. I had to put up a conversion thing, but that's really bad. It's also 280, 15 Kelvin, if that helps. That's not good. I don't know if that's good. I don't think it is. The heat wave, it's just bad. It's just awful. But I'm trying to think. I will say, though, I will be excited for school to come up, because I won't lie, I would like to be done my internship. It hasn't been the best, but that's okay. It'll be done soon enough. So, we're getting there. We're certainly getting there. It'd also be nice just to not have 2 jobs, because on the days that I have both at the same time, let me tell you, it's not good. It definitely makes the day long. If you're able to do a job and internship and stream at the same time, keep up the good work. Oh, I appreciate that. Well, here's the thing. Streaming for me is so relaxed. Like, I don't consider it like a job or a task for me. It's just literally talking and playing games, and I couldn't ask for much else, really. So this is how I relax. this is vacation to me, is being able to stream. Relaxed like ocean soup? Not really. Not exactly like that, because, you know, I'm playing a game here and that's food, but, you know, I can see where there might be confusion. I can see where there may be confusion. Complete Joey Dress, I'm trying to get him to stream. I was trying to remember. I was at my job the other day, and one of my coworkers was showing me like a video of another one of my coworkers playing Geometry Dash, and I just don't know how they do it. I truly just don't know how they do it. It was more like it wasn't like a, it was one of like the challenge levels, like not like a mod, but like one of the challenge levels where they're shorter. They're shorter, but they're like condensed in the stuff that you have to do. Not like the challenge #1, but just challenges like that. And I was seeing videos of it, and he was at like attempt 600, and I'm like, that is persistence that I wish I could have. Because my god, that I feel like would take, oh, that would take a lot of energy out of me. Geometry Dash is a game engine. It's just like, I mean, I played it that one time on stream. I like Geometry Dash, don't get me wrong. It just, I was not prepared to hear like attempt 600. That's something I would hear about like Cuphead. Oh, when we play oh, interesting. Okay, well this seems a little unfair, but you know, that's fine. No, it really is a game engine. I have like 15k, that's on the level I'm going for. You have 15,000 attempts? Christ. How do you go about that? 16,000 attempts? That just sounds like torture. Oh, I need to... Oh wait, no, that's an item or a, okay. Interesting. I think we may need the merchant, so I kind of have to go here. It's kind of hard, not gonna lie. Oh, I imagine so. That sounds incredibly difficult. That sounds extremely difficult. By the way, Chad, I will be also streaming tomorrow with Alex, because there is a new tower in Balloons Tower Defense 6 that has been released, called the Desperado. So we're very excited to try that out, see what it's about. I'm probably hold on. I'll discard that. We're very excited to try that. We're also going to be trying out a demo of a game with Tiger called The Walk of Life. If you ever seen the videos of us playing No Time to Relax, it's the sequel to that game, so we're interested to see what happens. Let's anger these mushrooms. I'm excited for when Slay the Spire 2 comes out. I haven't played the first. I mean, this is the first time I'm playing this one in a long time. But I'm very interested to see what they do. Because this game ruled. There's a fully functional FNAF fan game level in Geometry Dash, and it's actually really good. Huh. Interesting. Wait, No Time to Relax has a sequel? Yeah, that's I'm not gonna lie, that was our exact answer as well, of just, there's a second one, and yeah, they're making a second one. The demo's currently out, not the full game, so we're playing the demo. As far as I would remember, I'd imagine the demo doesn't have an incredible amount. If I had to guess, just because it's not, you know, it's not a lot to it, but there wasn't a lot to the first one, I think, was the issue. It was the replayability, and I think with the second one, that's what they're trying to solve, is that it is more, like, there's more replayability to it. They want to make new modes and stuff like that. Luke, you're good at Cuphead, yeah? I would like to think I'm relatively decent at it. I'm stuck on the robot. What? That was the hardest one for me. When I first played Cuphead, that was the hardest one. I hated Dr. Cal's robot. Four. Didn't you stream where every time you died you took a shot? Yes, I did do that. I did do that. I did that a little after my 21st. Is the audio still loud for anybody else, or is that just me? I feel like it's very loud. I don't know, I could be wrong though. Not really? Oh, okay. It must just be me then. I have it, for me, I have it at, I think I have a new pair of headphones because one day I was editing and then the pair of headphones I was using just ended up breaking right in front of me. And it was, I had a new pair next to me and I'm like, well, I guess it's time to crack open those. Let's see. I can't find the game, only the song by the Dire Straits. That can't be right. Yeah, on Steam. It's on Steam. It's just called The Walk of Life. Or Walk of Life, not The Walk of Life, sorry. Walk of Life. Oh, Christ. 35? Why is he able to do that much? I was looking on YouTube. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you just look up Walk of Life game or like No Time to Relax sequel, then you'll see it. Easy to run. I have it on my school laptop. See ya, gotta go. Well, thank you for being here, nerd. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. Or your day, rather. Oh yeah, I got it now. Looks interesting. I'm interested to see what happens. I am very interested to see. Okay, that's crass. And that's crass. Dude, how many slimes? I've gotten rid of almost all of my slimes. Is this from Steam Next Fest? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely too sure. Well, this is a bit of an interesting pickle we're getting ourselves into. Don't stop doing that. Okay, thank God. Oh, now we're definitely dead. What the fuck, man? I need to remember I do have these potions. Because we are getting low. Okay. Gonna drink and discard these. Okay. I'm not dead just yet. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay. This is gonna be a bit tougher to... Okay. Luke, do you want game recommendations from Steam Next Fest? Sure, I suppose. I don't know the next time I'm gonna be getting... I know one game that I do want to get. I know it wasn't on the Steam Next Fest, but I do want to get, I really want to get, what's it called? Peak. I've heard a lot... I've heard it's Peak. See what I did there? Okay, this is not really looking fantastic. I will admit, this is not really looking great. I just have to not die. I can do that, I think. Still get to add a slime. How's that fair? Christ. That was down to the wire on that one. Ooh. Replaces burning blood. Oh. Ooh, that actually might be. How do you turn at the start of attack? Shuffle 2 wounds. I'll just do that. I'll just upgrade my bad blood. Oh yeah, I've seen that one. Kind of like Repo, but no horror from what I saw, and more exploration. I feel like it would be more like, I mean, you're probably right, but I feel like it'd be more like, what's it called? Like a chain together kind of thing, from what I could gather. That seems crash. Yeah, that too. I think there was another one that I wanted to play. Trying to remember, what was it called? What was it called? A Walk of Life. I don't think it's a big one that I've heard people know about, but it seemed like a pretty fun game. This guy's got a lot of my gold. Uh-oh. You better not run. You better not run. Oh, he's thinking of running. He's thinking of running. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hold back, please. Never heard of it. Is it from new developers? Yeah, I don't know the name of the developers. Oh, no. They made, oh. Oh, hold on. I need to look this up or it's gonna be the... It's just gonna bother me if I don't know. I need to find it. Hold on. Because they're the same developers as, they're the same developers as of Untitled Goose Game. That's what it was. Okay, well that seems a little crass, don't you think? I see. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what they create. Oh Christ, that's not gonna be great. That's such a broken status effect. Hey, okay, we're fine. We're fine. Ooh. Ooh. Can you sing a little song? Is that good? Hi, young stuffiness. How are you doing? Have you heard of Bits and Bops? Yeah, I have heard of that. Like, cause that's the like a rhythm heaven kind of, right? In front of you sits an altar of forgotten god. Well, that's not fair. I don't really want to do either one of these, but I guess I'm gonna have to do that one. It's really good. Well, that's good. I did see somebody play the demo of it, and it seems pretty fun. Ooh. You might like it? Yeah, I would, it seems pretty interesting. It kind of seems like my cup of tea. Oh, I hate... Oh, wait, I forgot about this. This is actually not too bad. It's also Wander Stars. That I'm not sure of. That I do not know what it is. Okay, that didn't do anything. Yeah, I'm not too sure what Wander Stars is, but... It is getting it is getting dangerous in here. Crass. Absolutely crass. Crass, I tell you. Oh, that would have been nice to have at the beginning. We might have to tank the 18 damage. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to tank that. Ooh. Ooh, not a good look. It's also not great. We might have to tank this damage as well, so that's fantastic, actually. I don't remember it being this difficult. Don't remember this game being difficult. It's an RPG in the style of old anime like Dragon Ball, and the gimmick is that you make up your own attacks by combining words. Oh. No, I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of something else that did the same thing. But yeah, there was a game I saw that did the same thing, but it was more like it was a black and white game, and it was, or was it? I think it was. If I recall correctly. Ooh, safe again. $16. You're a piece of crap. You're a piece of crap, genuinely. I just kinda need health, so... We still lost some, but oh good. No, that's great, actually. Thank God, I hate that guy. Oh, welcome back, nerd. Welcome back. Guess it would be worth it to do that. Because we're only losing 14. A school laptop this time? I would advise focusing on school potentially. It's very kind that you want to be here, but you maybe be best to focus on school. I feel like it wouldn't be... Oh, I died. Never mind, I'm alive. School hasn't started yet. Oh. Well, when it does, definitely put it away. I need to fire. I need to heal, my god. This is not going well, I think. Gain 3 block upon receiving an attack. Okay, well that seems a little stupid, but it can just do that. It can just do that. This is not good. Luke Singh, guess who's back? But I don't know who is back, so it'd be hard to do that without knowing. Ooh, this is not gonna be good. Is that the end of the... Okay. Okay. We need to drink up. Oh, fuck. Shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Ooh, this is not good. That is not a good look. Genuinely not a good look. $11? Man, like, how is this even fair? That's gonna do 21. If I do... Okay, well, I have to do that because I'm gonna die. Yeah. Just don't die? Fair enough. Okay, we need to kill this thing now. Thank you. Holy hell. Oh my god. We might die. Oh, for fuck's sakes. No, that's not what I was looking for. Hey, Patrick, welcome on in. How are you doing? By the way, I got my friend to watch. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. And, well, shit. How are you doing, Patrick? Welcome on in. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing alright. Good enough. Well, hello there, Glow Kid. How are you doing? Ooh, this is not good. This is not great. I might have to do this. Might have to do this. Not good, but... Ooh. Ooh! Not a good look. Not a good look, genuinely. I guess I could... Here's the thing. I do die this turn. Unless... Nope. Yeah. Unless... Oh my goodness gravy. By the skin of our teeth. Well, now we're dead here, for sure. Would I miss? Oh, not much. Not too much. God. Don't know if this is possible. We might die No, we're not gonna die this turn, but close to it again. Oh. God. Okay. Every card in your hand is an attack. Well, that's not. Oh, does that not count? Does that? Okay, that does count. Well... Okay, well, we might gotta go. No worries. Thank you for stopping on by, nerd. Damn. That was... that was not good at all. We did not do good at that. Let's try... Have I ever tried it as the Watcher? I think that might have been... I don't think I've ever tried it as the Watcher. I'm gonna try that. What's the starting relic? At the start of each combat, add a miracle to your hand. What is miracle? I don't know what that is, but we'll figure it out. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Leave the Spire in questions because you're getting slayed a lot. So no, I'm not. As shocking as that may seem, I'm not. Oh. Oh, that's certainly an interesting, sticky situation we've gotten ourselves into, huh? I really like this, the character's garb and weapon. Oh, this is... This is really interesting. Character has very whimsical garb on. Just very royal. It's a very royal garb. I know what scry is. I just looked at that and there was... I played Magic for once a week ago, and I remember what scry is. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll take some gold. I'll take some gold. Oh, thanks for the gold, kind stranger. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that combo. I mean, if you're gonna twist my arm about it, I'll take some gold then. I mean, if you're really adamant about me having some gold, I might as well have it. Might as well take it. Like, if you really want me to have it. Let's see here. Ooh, that's nice. Is there another merchant? There is another merchant, so maybe we just go to the merchant first. Or merchant later. You laugh like SpongeBob? Man, that's not that funny. I thought it can't possibly be that funny. Oh, quite nice. Did that even pick up on the mic? There's a solid chance that it cut out on the mic. It did? Okay. It was glorious. That's good. That's always good. The next turn prevents damage. Upon exiting this stance, gain... Oh. Oh, I see. So if I'm in Wrath, that's not Calm. Is what I'm learning. Okay. I think I get it. I think I understand. I think I understand now. I understand. I do it every time something funny happens. That's just gonna make it unfunny. I see. I'm actually a genius. I get it now. That almost crashed the game. I'm like picking it up now. I get it. No, you gotta beat the dead horse. You just don't have to... It's already dead. You don't have to beat the dead horse. It died already. That's why you don't beat up the dead horse. I'll make it even more funny. Trust me. Yeah. Or... Where's my smoke bomb? Now, hang on. Now, hang on a second. When were you allowed to have a smoke bomb? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, this is interesting. Ooh, this is interesting. We're doing the mega fight. Okay. Maybe let's enter calm. I'll hold on to the miracle. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Luke, does that mean you beat alive horses? Every single day I try my best. No, I do not. I do not do that. You might just have to... You might have to take a lot of damage here. That's okay. Do I have... No, I don't. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I didn't know it would go to my hand. Okay. Gonna take a bit more damage here. The enemy looks like if a child tried to draw a demon from memory. No, don't say that. Don't say that. The game creators made an amazing little beast of sorts. It's getting a little tense in here. We're taking a lot of damage. Maybe it was a bad idea to go this route. Every time you play through, gain 1. Okay. Gain 5 mantra. When you obtain 10 mantra, enter divinity. Upon entering this stance, attacks deal triple damage. What the fuck? Now that's a lot of damage. Oh yeah, I noticed I was gonna try and stream tomorrow. That is happening. I will also be trying to stream Saturday as well, with another guest who I'm not going to say just yet. I'm not going to say just yet. But they're pretty cool. They're pretty chill, actually. They're chill as fuck. Nothing like Luke streams in 1 week. Well, here's the thing, is that I wanted to try and edit, but my lazy ass gets tired after work, and editing is becoming harder to do in this current time. So I figured streaming is probably the better option, because it's easier for me to do that. 3. We are truly in the golden age. Daw. Daw. Okay. I'm definitely using that here. Let's do that. Do that. Like scry. Yeah, get rid of that. Yep. Yep. I am perfectly fine with this outcome. Here's the crazy thing, is that I am perfectly fine about this outcome. And slimed yet again. I just tried to crack my back and that hurt. Hell yeah. What does this mean? Oh yeah, triple damage. The discard? Or discard that. Hell yeah. This is kind of awesome. This thing's just got a little more peak. Alright, let's see here. I think we can just kill it, right? Can we? No, we can't. Unfortunately, we cannot. Not enough energy, not enough stamina. Do you guys want the game to be louder, or no? I can make it louder. Ooh. Yeah, let's go. Oh, but the boss. Wait, well. Oh no, but if it's a boss fight. I think we kind of have to. We kind of have to try. Let's see here. Ooh, that's nice. Exit, you can only have one stance at a time. I mean, that is just true of life, really. Ooh. Actually. Aw. I don't know. I think this might be good. Fly 8 mark. All enemies lose HP equal to their mark. Okay. Shuffle an expunger into your draw pile. Gain 3 deck, gain 1 less at the start of each turn. Deal 5 damage to a random enemy 5 times. I mean, those are just pretty solid. That's just pretty solid cards we just picked up. Man, a hammer... Don't worry, let me help you crack your back. A hammer to the back would fix literally all of my problems right now, and I'm not even kidding. A hammer to my back would fix me, I think. Oh, you bastard. Ooh. But yeah, that's... I know it's been a second since I mentioned it, but that's why I'm doing the, That's why I'm doing the, a few streams this week. Because one, it's been a while since I've streamed, and I just want to stream again. But also, I just kind of want to do that. I want to do that. I would like to do that. I do want to find time to edit, though. That is something I do need to do. Ooh. What's... I would like to gain some mantra, please. Some, Reddit gold. How many are in here? Okay, well, that's gonna be an interesting little predicament, huh? That is just enough. Ooh. Okay. I can get 2 more mantra, will be okay. I can leave if I need. I don't need... Kind of glad I got that out of the way then. That's fine. That's okay. Because we just gained 2 more. Okay. That. God damn. We're a literal genius. We are a... Oh, that wasn't a... Chain cards are not discarded at the end of turn. That's absolutely beautiful. We have to do a normal fight. I am not winning another elite fight. Yeah, I'm okay with this outcome. One thing that I wanted to do, I don't know if I'll do it today, but has anyone else seen those, what are they? The TED Talk, like riddle videos. The TikTok, the TED Talk riddle videos. Has anyone seen those before? Because those were always very interesting to me as a wee boy. They were also they had easy solutions, but my dumbass could never figure them out. The what now? The TED Talk were like riddle videos. They made videos about riddles. They were awesome. I would always get them wrong. And it would kind of piss me off. I won't lie, it would kind of piss me off. But right side? No, it's just TED Talk It's just TED Talk, that's all it is. That's all she wrote. That's Mr. Brightside to you? Who is Mr. Brightside? I don't know who Mr. Brightside is. I can't say I know who Mr. Brightside is. Luke? No, don't. What, no. No. Don't assume like this is a well-known thing, it's not. This is a bit, there's no way. No. Who's Oh, like the song? Like the song Mr. Brightside? I don't know who else you could be referring to other than the song. Yes? Oh, well, what did that have to do with fucking anything? Like, what? No, you can't just be like... You can't just be like, Luke, how do you not know about Mr. Brightside when there was no context to what I was talking about? That's just not fair. That's just not fair at all. I should have used that in there. Technically, Santa Claus started it. I don't care who started it. I'm ending it, is what I'm saying. You're in cahoots again. We can't just... This can't just be... This can't just be a thing. Thank God. Oh my God. Sharp hide whenever you play attack take 3. Oh, well, come on. How can it attack? It's in a ball. Okay. I'll take no credit for this topic. No, you'll take all credit for this topic because you said you said Brightside. So yes, you will be taking credit for this. You're not getting out of this crap, okay? I'm not having you get away with this. It can be you just don't like whimsy. That has nothing to do with whimsy. That has quite literally nothing to do with whimsy. Okay. Oh, but if I do this, that'll become 26. Think I might have enough? Okay, I have to get out of Wrath. I need to be calm. Eee! Draw 3, please. Shit. Okay. We can survive this. Streamer nothing like Luke hates whimsy. I said Brightside, not Mr. Brightside. It doesn't matter! Brightside's a YouTube channel with stupid reels. Okay, so then I do blame Patrick then. That's fine then. I blame Patrick. Okay, this is not good. This is not great. Oh, I don't want to... Is there any... Oh, wait, no. I can live this... I can live this one turn. This one singular turn I can live. Going in defense. That. Scry. Or not scry. Come on! I hope you lose now, Mr. Luke. Hey, that's crass. Hey, that's crass. Okay. Here's the thing, though. I might. There's a solid... There's actually a non-zero chance. I think I legitimately do. Yeah, no, I do. Yeah. Oh, come on! I need 5 damage, man. I'm gonna play as this character again, because I like this character a lot. Man, that was... Not great. Womp womp. I'm just... You guys just... I think, you know what? If anything, I'm the whimsy, and you guys hate me. I should gain some more, max HP. Okay. Go down this route. That was a worthy attempt, though. Worthy fight. That was a Werther's original. That's just not true. No, that is just true. See, where you're getting confused is that is just true. Because I'm kind of full in whimsy, and you guys hate when there's whimsy. But the reason I talk about the TED Talk riddles is that there's only one of them that I can solve now. That I haven't, like, recently looked at. Because there's a lot of them that I've looked at, but I can now solve one of them. There's one that I haven't watched in, like, 7 years. And is it because I've watched it before and already knew the solution 7 years ago? Yes. However, now I know how to do it. So now I know how to be legitimately kind of awesome. Do it right now? You know what? Fine. Is that what the people want? We're pausing this. We are pausing this. This is on pause. What's it called? TED Talk, it's the TED Talk zombie riddle, like the bridge riddle. That's the one I can solve now. How do I show this dang thing? Okay. So there it is. Right. Right. Let me close out of save. Let me close out of Slay the Spire.
Of cards. The tables, they go quick because the steak is phenomenal. It's not quite as good as my dad's steak. Close.
Who are we talking? Who is that? Who even is that, man? Okay. Fucking strap in, ladies and gentlemen.
Taking that internship in a remote mountain lab might not have been the best idea. Pulling that lever with the skull symbol just to see what it did probably wasn't so smart either. But now is not the time for regrets, because you need to get away from these mutant zombies fast.
Uh-oh.
With you are the janitor, the lab assistant, and the old professor. You've gotten a head start, but there's only one way to safety: across an old rope bridge spanning a massive gorge. You can dash across in a minute. Well,
here's my question, really, first, before we even begin. What major do you have to be where you're accepting an internship in this location? In this location? This cannot be, like, this can't be normal.
Safety. Across an old rope bridge spanning a massive
like, that's just not okay.
You can dash across.
I think if my parents,
while the lab assistant takes
if my parents saw me go have an internship that was there, I think they'd probably tell me to switch my major.
You can dash across in a minute.
Harvard.
While the lab assistant takes 2 minutes. The janitor is a bit slower and needs 5 minutes. And the professor takes a whole 10 minutes, holding onto the ropes every step of the way. By the professor's calculations, the zombies will catch up to you in just over 17 minutes. So you only have that much time to get everyone across and cut the ropes.
Absolutely easy.
The bridge can only hold 2 people at a time. To make matters worse, it's so dark out that you can barely see, and the old lantern you grabbed on your way only illuminates a tiny area. Can you figure out a way to have everyone escape in time? Remember, no more than 2 people can cross the bridge together. Anyone crossing must either hold the lantern
leave the
or
professor
stay right next to it, and any of you can safely wait in the dark on either side of the gorge. Most importantly, everyone must be safely across before the zombies arrive. Otherwise, the first zombie could step on the bridge while people are still on it. Finally, there are no tricks to use here. You can't swing across, use the bridge as a raft, or befriend the zombies.
Okay. The answer's pretty clear here, right? You have 17 minutes. I believe how you do this is you have you and the lab assistant go. That's 2 minutes. Hold on. I might need to... We need to get... Okay, I know what we can do. Do we... Okay, we're getting out MS Paint. Or just Paint, I guess is what it's called. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the cellular device. Okay, it doesn't recognize Paint as a thing. That's fine. No, that's perfectly... That's what I wanted, actually. I wanted it to not recognize that that was a system here. Hold on. Let me open Fire Alpaca. I think I've seen that. This is a very common... This is a very common riddle. It's this one, and then there was a like format. There was another riddle I saw that was very similar. There we go. Okay. So let's just... Let's just kind of clear all this out. So we can just see the goods. Okay. So how this is gonna work. Okay, well we just gotta make this bigger then. There we go. Okay. You know what? No, we gotta make it different. We just gotta make it this way. You know, they're giving us 17 minutes to figure this out. The zombies are on their way as I speak. let's just, okay, so you have this, right? So we have 17 minutes. 17 minutes. Not a lot of time to figure this out. Not a lot of time at all. So, I'm gonna grab my drawing because it's just easier if I do that. It's just gonna make this process a whole lot easier if I have my drawing pad. Okay. All right. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, 17 minutes. Need to take that. Okay. 17. Nope. Still. Why is it still doing this? There we go. 17 minutes. Okay. 17 minutes. We have the 1 minute. We have a 1 minute, a 2 minute. What was it? A 5 and 10 minutes, right? So you can assume that obviously the professor's taking the longest, right? Bro was picky about how he's writing 17 minutes. Listen, I had to draw something today, and that got me in the artist mindset, and it was getting very finicky, and it was bothering me. Okay, so the first step of this, right, is that because this is us. This is us, by the way. This is us. Is this 1 minute? So I believe how it is that you have us and the assistant go, that's 2 minutes. The assistant comes back, that's 4 minutes. I think? No. It might be, no. You know what it might be? It might be, because I think how it works is, oh, no. I know what the answer is. I do know what the answer is. I know that we are last. We are like last. I think it's the lab assistant. No, what is it? Oh, no. I know what it is. It's, okay. You and the lab assistant, that's 2. Then us, we go back. Then you let the janitor and the professor go because that's 13 minutes. Then you let the assistant go, that's 15. And then you let both of us go, that's 17. There it is. That's not bad at all. That took me a second. Here's the thing, is that I saw the video years ago, so I know the answer, so I knew that at the very least that we were last, because it's supposed to be, yeah, you and the assistant go, then you come back, then the janitor and the professor go, then the lab assistant comes back, and then you and the lab assistant go over. Let's see if we were even right. Let's see if we were even correct on that.
At first, it might seem like no matter what you do, you're just a minute or 2 short of time.
Nope.
But
nope, because I'm smart. No, because I'm smart.
The key is to minimize the time wasted by the 2 slowest people by having them cross together. And because you'll need to make a couple of return trips with the lantern, you'll want to have the fastest people available to do so. So, you and the lab
assistant go first.
Run across with the lantern, though you have to slow down a bit to match her pace. After 2 minutes, both of you are across.
Just keep this in mind.
The quickest, run back with the lantern.
Yeah.
Only 3 minutes have passed, So far, so good.
Yep, 3
Now
minutes.
comes the hard part. The professor and the janitor take the lantern and cross together.
Yep.
This takes them 10 minutes, since the janitor has to slow down for the old professor, who keeps
Yep.
muttering that he probably shouldn't have given the zombies night vision. By the time they're across, there are only 4 minutes left, and you're still stuck on the wrong side of the bridge. But remember,
The other thing as well is that the other thing that kind of bothered me is that I thought that this was the professor's nose. I thought, like, if you look at this, I thought that this was the professor's nose and that this was his, like, Peter Griffin mouth. But no, that's his mouth right
by the
there.
time they're across, there are only 4 minutes left, and you're still stuck on the wrong
Yeah,
side of
he
the
also, he gave them night vision. Okay. If we're really looking at this, any zombie apocalypse scenario, and if it was the work of a scientist that created the zombie, do they actually think that was how could they ever think that was the smart thing to do? How could they ever think that was the smart thing to do? I just don't get it.
But remember, the lab assistant has been waiting on the other side, and she's the second fastest of the group. So she grabs the
Yep,
lantern from
then
the
she
professor
goes back.
and runs back across to you.
That's 15,
Now, with
and then
only
you
2
both
minutes
go
left,
back.
The two of you make the final crossing. As you step on the far side of the gorge, you cut the ropes and collapse the bridge behind you, just in the nick of time. Maybe next summer you'll just stick to the library.
See, like that's not bad. However, they just have a lot of riddles that are so, like, you can, when they give you the answer, the answer makes so much sense, but I just cannot understand it. Like, I don't know why I'm that stupid that I can't solve it. And I've seen a lot of these when I was like little or something like this, and I just can't solve any of them. And you mean to tell me that you can't see and walk across the bridge holding onto the rope? It's just like, well, wait, you can't, yeah. Well, I don't even think it's that. I think the issue is that with them holding onto the rope, like, well, here's the thing. I guess if there was a third person or the zombie was on there, then that rope is not strong enough to hold you. If that bridge can't hold 2 people, you know that rope is just as like weak. I'm trying to think of what's a riddle hold on. There's a whole list of riddles. What's a riddle I have not seen? What's a riddle I've never seen before? I know I've seen a lot of these.
University of
No. I don't think hold on. I think I've seen this one, but I don't fully remember.
For your son's 6th birthday, you've promised to get him the cutest creature in creation.
I know I have seen
the
this.
Cuddly. It's hard to believe that it's a cousin of the terrifying Dudley or the hideous Fuddly. They're all members of the Wuddly species, and the process of adopting them is deeply peculiar. It takes 100 eggs to make a single animal in genus Wuddly. When 100 eggs are placed together in an incubator, they undergo egg fusion and combine in the following way. Blue and purple combine to make red eggs. Red and blue combine to make purple eggs. And red and purple combine to make blue eggs. The most plentiful eggs pair up first, and if 2 piles are even, an egg comes from one of them at random. They keep combining until there's just one left. If the final egg is blue, a Cuddly hatches out of it. Purple eggs give you Dudleys, and red eggs give you Fuddlies. The incubator currently has 99 eggs in it. 23 are blue, 33 are purple, and 43 are red. You can begin the process of egg fusion by adding an egg of any color to the room. When all the eggs have combined into a single egg, the creature that hatches will bond with you on sight, which is why getting a Cuddly is so important. After all, You made a promise to your son.
Okay, but if it bonds
Which
to
color
you...
egg should you add to the incubator to get a cuddly?
Okay, but if it bonds to you, what would be the issue of having a Fuddly or a Wudley? Is all I'm saying. Okay. I do remember seeing this, but I don't remember the answer. So this is another one we're gonna... Do you guys... Is this even a good... Is this a good... Is this good? Is this anything? Just watching these riddles? Is this anything? Okay. So, the information we have... Let's scratch this. I mean, other than nightmare fuel to the child, not much could be going wrong. I guess that's true. Okay, so we have there's 99 eggs. We add the 100. There's 23 blue. 23 blue. It's fun, to be honest. Well, all right, fair enough. We'll continue then. There's 23 blue. There's 33 purple. I'm just going to write the numbers. 33, and then there's 44 red. 43 red. So we are adding one. A red and blue make a purple. I mean, that makes sense. So red and blue make purple. Is it purple and the purple and blue make red? And then the purple and... Or no, I'm sorry. The purple and red make blue. And then the purple and blue make red. For each egg fusion, eggs from the two most plentiful piles will fuse first. If two piles are equal and you want the final egg to be... So we want the final egg to be blue. So... For each egg fusion, eggs from the most plentiful piles will fuse first. What if we just did it with... Color theory just got thrown out of the window for this riddle. Yeah, they really did not think of the artist on this one. They did not think of artists on this one. Let me... Can I make this chat box darker? I just realized that it's going to be kind of hard to see chat, so hold on. Here's what we'll do. We'll do this. There we go. Then there's space for chat. Okay. So like what if we did it with 10, right? Then it would be 2, 3, 4, 4, 7, 9. We have to add one blue, right? Let's actually start with that. Hold on. Let's start with that. So if we have 2, 3, and 4, and we just need to add 1. What would happen, as it stands, what would happen now if we have 9? So a purple and a red would combine to make a blue. So we would have 3... I'm just going to do it in black. So we would have 3, 2, and 3. Then there'd be a tie. It would be random. So 2, question mark. So it would be random here, right? 3. Maybe we do 3 and then 2. Wait, no, but then it would just toss between... I think it would just be stuck at 3, right? Because if these are 3, if there are 2 of them that are 3... Yeah, no, this would be stuck on 3. So, we would have to figure out where the 10th one would go. I'm not smart enough for this, not gonna lie. I'm not either, but that's why I'm proving myself wrong so that I can actually figure this out. So, okay, if we had a red. So if we had let's say it was red. We had a red, right? So we have 5 red. Then it would be 5 and 3. So this would be 4 and 2. to make 3, 4 and 3 to make, so it would be 3, 2, 3. Then these would combine, right? To make 3, 2, 2. For each egg fusion from the two most plentifuls, if the two smallest piles are equal, an egg comes from one at random. So let's say, so then 2, 1, 3. And these two would be 3. Already too much math. Those are going there. And then we bring those here. So 2, 1, 3. And then this would be 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. I don't understand what I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of lost track of what I'm doing already. I don't fully understand what to do here. See, this is why it's frustrating, because it's like this has to be like, it's gonna be like a, oh, you didn't use fucking like you didn't use fucking Gilbert Gottfried's theorem of math or something. Like, it's gonna be something stupid like this. Luke lost the sauce. It's just, it's stressful, man. It's just stressful. What can I say? Okay. Well, that didn't go according to plan. That did not go well. I can say that much. I'm curious, though, what the answer is, because I genuinely don't know.
It's easy to get mixed up with all the Cuddlies, Dudleys, and Fuddlies coming from different colored eggs.
Yeah, a little
if we
bit,
ignore
man.
how many total eggs of each color there are, and just look at the process of egg fusion, we might notice something that will make this problem simpler. When 2 eggs fuse, the number of eggs of each of those colors decreases by 1.
Yeah.
And the number of the third color increases by 1.
Yeah.
That means they all change parity, or evenness and oddness, at the same time. Right now, all 3 piles are odd, but you get to add an egg to one color, which means that it'll be even and the other 2 will be odd. Whichever color you choose will always be the opposite parity of the other 2 piles. Odd when they're even and even when they're odd, since every egg fusion flips each pile's parity simultaneously. We want to end with 1 blue, 0 purple, and 0 red eggs, or odd, even, even.
Now hang on, though. Now hang on. I will say there is an argument to be made that 0 is not an even number because it's not an odd number. Bro acting like he knows. No, I get what it's saying now, but it's stupid because how would you, unless you were in a math field, how would you know that already? But as a kid watching these, I would get pissed off because I wouldn't know the answer to these riddles. Because I feel like because they're animated and it's made to seem like, oh, there's an easy option, right? Yeah, the answer's more clear now. Well, welcome back, nerd. How are you? Because I want to see you do bright light riddles because it's stupid. We'll look at one more TED Talk and then we'll do a bright side.
We want the blue egg pile to be the opposite parity of the other 2 piles at the start as well. So you add a blue egg into the room, and 99 egg fusions later, only a single blue egg.
So it was just add a blue egg. It literally all it was is that because they're all odd, you technically, I guess for some reason they say that 0 is odd. Or no, that 0 is even because 1 is odd. So you want to add the blue because you want it to be even and the rest to be... No, you want... Yeah, you want it to be, there's one egg, because there's one egg left, and that is the egg that makes the cuddly, right? They never said you can add or take away. No, I understand. No, they said you are adding. You are adding. So yeah, so for some reason, oh yeah, nerd, we're looking at TED Talk riddles to clear up some confusion.
And zips each file's parent.
Because you want it to be that it's one blue egg remaining and zero purple and zero red. So to do that, you would want it to be an even number of blue to start and an odd number of the other two, and that's how you would do it. Yeah.
So you add a blue egg into the room, and 99 egg fusions later, only a single blue egg remains. The cuddly that hatches is sure to make your 6-year-old as happy as can be. Just be sure to follow the shopkeeper's warning and never feed it after midnight. You've managed to procure...
Here's the thing, is like, even... So here's the thing, right? Like, even if my child wanted something called a cuddly, and there was the risk of either having whatever the Dudley or a Fudley, because if my child wanted this, but there was a chance of making this or this, I'm getting you a dog or a cat and you're gonna like it. That's all I'm saying, is that you're gonna get a dog or a cat and you're gonna like it. You know what? I have to make a new thumbnail. This is gonna be the thumbnail for the stream. Hold on. Nope, I just opened up email. Whoops. Budley. Oh, goodness gravy. Goodness gravy. Hold on, let me make this thumbnail real quick. We'll get back to Slay the Spire potentially, but right now, Fudleys are more important. Fudley. Hold on. Okay. Let me hold on.
Of the Wud.
Yeah, so like if I wanted sure the Wudley, I get that or the Cuddly, but like, man, there's no point. There's just no point. A cat is better than this. Hold on, let me make this thumbnail real quick. Hey James, welcome onto the stream. How are you doing? Welcome on in. We're just chilling, hanging out. We were playing some Slay the Spire, which we'll get back to it, but right now we're looking at TED Talk riddles, because they make me angry and I need to get them correct, so I don't seem like a fool. Where did I put it? Where did I put that? There it is. But how are you doing, James? Welcome on in. Where the huzz at? Me with my 2 thumbs. That was just bad. That was just awful. Better than a hairless dog or a cat. I mean, here's the thing, is that no, I'd rather have a hairless dog or cat than whatever a Fudley is. To be quite frank, to be perfectly honest. All right, let's new one. New riddle. Let's see. What looks interesting? I kind of like the what possibly. Okay, what could the giant iron riddle be? What could that possibly be? That's what you think, Luke? We're gonna trap you to riddles? I mean, well, now we're doing it. Now we're just doing that.
The family of giants you work for is throwing a fancy dinner party.
Oh, I
and
think
they
I've
all
seen
want to look
this.
their best. But there's a problem. The elder giant's favorite shirt is wrinkled. To fix it, you'll need to power up the giant iron. The iron needs 2 giant batteries to work.
Okay.
You just had 4 working ones and 4 dead ones.
Bro, what is this? The giant iron riddle. I mean, what are you talking about? It's the giant iron riddle. It's just, if you know what TED Talk is, I mean, TED Talk is known for just, you know, many interesting presentations, usually live presentations, but they also have these riddles. And these riddles I've looked at when I was a young boy, and I just don't know how it works, how some of these riddles work. They have very easy solutions, but when you first think about it, when you're first given the riddle itself without the solution, you're stuck like for hours pondering. Is he dead? There is a 3 aliens riddle that's literally that.
But it looks like the baby giant mixed them all up. You need to get the iron working and press the giant shirt fast, or you'll end up being the main course tonight. How can you test the batteries so that you're guaranteed to get a working pair in 7 tries or less?
Okay. Okay. 4 dead batteries, 4 good ones. The iron needs 2 good batteries to work. The iron must power up on the 7th try. Okay. This one I think is possible. This one seems doable. Let's boot up Fire Alpaca. This one I think is... I think this one may be possible. This one... I don't know. I have a feeling this one might be possible. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay. Erase all this. So that didn't... Okay, so that didn't... There we go. Okay. 8 batteries. Boom. 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 8 batteries. We got 4 bad. We got 4 good. 4 bad, 4 good. We've got a whole 7 tries to test out 2 per try. 2 per try, that's not bad. 2 per try. Where did Slay the Spire go? Was Slay the Spire good? Don't worry, it's not gone. It's not gone. Our priorities are different. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. 7 tries, 2 per try. Let's think about this. Let's think about this real quick. What I would assume is... What I would initially think is that you would just have, let's say this is our main battery, this one. What I would assume is that you just have 1, and then you try the other, and then you try 6 of them. Because at that point, you would have to have at least 1 good one. However, the gamble then is that the one that you have has to be good, because if it's not, if it's dead, then it doesn't work. Because that's the only issue. Because you could do... No. I would say you could do like one pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, 4, but you would still have one good and one bad. So is this Russian roulette with batteries? Relatively speaking. Relatively speaking. It's a 50-50 gamble on the first one, I would assume, on the first battery. But if you used every other battery in your two pairs, there is a chance that you would just have it already, is what I would think is the case. But I swear to God, it's gonna come up with like, it's gonna be some equation of some sort that's just pointless. But that's what I would assume is the case. So you start with one, like with 2 different ones, and then you just keep alternating between different ones. Is between the pink ones, right? Is what I would think. You have one kind of, I guess, test, really. I think that would be the best solution. However, I feel like for some reason I'm going to be incorrect. I don't know. What does everyone else think? I think that's the solution, to be perfectly honest. I think that is our best option. And if that's not the answer, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be royally pissed. Let's find out.
You could, of course, take all 8 batteries and begin testing the 28 possible combinations. You might get lucky within the first few tries. But if you don't, moving the giant batteries that many times will take way too long. You can't rely on luck. You need to assume the worst possibility and plan accordingly.
Okay, here's the thing.
In 7 tries or less.
Who the fuck cares about if the battery takes that long? If the giant wants his shirt done, he shouldn't have hired me. He should not have hired me, is all I'm gonna say. He should have done the shirt himself, is all I'm saying.
Giant batteries that many times will take way too long. You can't rely on luck. You need to assume the worst possibility and plan accordingly. However, you don't actually need to test every possible combination. Remember, there are 4 good batteries in total, meaning that any pile of 6 you choose will have at least 2 good batteries in it. That doesn't help you
That is
right
true.
away, since testing all 6 batteries could still take as many as 15 tries, but it does give you a clue to the solution. Dividing the batteries into
Oh, wait, hold on. I want to pause. I think okay, no. Scratch this. Hold on. I didn't even think about this. Is this cheating? Technically. Here's what you do. You remove 2 of them. Let's say, worst case scenario, you remove 2 of these. You remove 2 good batteries. It is still true. You still have 2 good that are remaining. But at that point, you then just test, you do the same thing. That's what it's going to be. That is what the answer is. I'm almost certain of it.
smaller subsets narrows down the possible results. So instead of 6 batteries, let's take any 3. This group has a total of 3 possible combinations. Since both batteries have to be working for the iron to power up, a single failure can't tell you whether both batteries are dead or just one. But if all 3 combinations fail, then you'll know this group has either 1 good battery or none at all. Now you can set those 3 aside and repeat the process for another 3 batteries. You might get a match, but if every combination fails again, you'll know this set can have no more than 1 good battery. That would leave only 2 batteries untried. Since there are 4 good batteries in total, and you've only accounted for 2 so far, both of these remaining ones must be good. Dividing the batteries into sets of
Where is the
3, 3, and 2 is guaranteed to get a working result in 7 tries or less.
No, wait. No. I don't understand. Okay.
So instead of 6 batteries, let's take any 3. This group has a total of 3 possible combinations. Since both batteries have to be working for the iron to power up, a single failure can't tell you whether...
Okay. If you have 3 batteries, you do those 2, A and B. Doesn't work. Either one of them is good or they're both dead. Okay, makes sense.
Both batteries are dead.
But if you...
Or just one. But if all 3 combinations...
Okay, say this is good, they're both dead. Doesn't work. You scrap all 3, and then you do the same... What if they're... Man, that makes... That's the thing, is that makes sense, but that's so stupid, because no one... Not a child would not know the answer to this. A child would not come up with this.
This group has either one good battery or none at all. Now you can set those 3 aside and repeat the process for another 3 batteries. You might get a match, but if every combination fails again, you'll know this set can have no more than 1 good battery. That would leave only 2 batteries untried. Since there are 4 good batteries in total, and you've only accounted for 2 so far,
That pisses me off.
both of these remaining ones must be good.
That pisses me off.
Dividing the batteries into sets of 3, 3, and 2 is guaranteed to get a working result in 7 tries or less, no matter what order you test the piles in. With no time to spare, the iron comes to life, and you manage to get the shirt flawlessly ironed. The pleased elder and his family...
So, like, here's the thing. That's definitely the right answer, but that's so stupid. Where's the 3? There's the 3 aliens riddle. That, because you were saying, like, the 2 guards, one that lies, one that tells the truth. This one's very similar to that. Actually, hold on. Wait 1 second. I do need to take out some trash, I believe, or recycling. It's one of the 2s. I can't remember. I will be back in a second. back. I also had to measure something. Okay. It's time to figure out the aliens.
Created by logician Raymond Smullyan and popularized by his colleague George Boulos, this riddle has been called the hardest logic puzzle ever.
That can't be true. It's a TED Talk riddle.
Crash landed on an ancient planet. The only way off is to appease its 3 alien overlords, T, F, and R, by giving them the correct artifacts. Unfortunately, you don't know who is who. From an inscription, you learn that you may ask 3 yes or no questions, each addressed to any one lord. T's answers are always true, F's are always false, and R's answer is random each time. But there's a problem. You've deciphered the language enough to ask any question, but you don't know which of the 2 words Ozo and Ulu means yes, and which means no. How can you still figure out which alien is which?
Here's what you do. You would ask, if I killed you right now, would you fight back? And you would probably hear one of the 2 twice. You would probably hear one of them twice, right? And here, you know what? This is easy solution. Easy solution. We go back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Okay. So we have 3 aliens, right? 3 aliens. T, F, and R. T, F, and R are the 3 aliens. And then we have Uzu and Olo. So if my first question, if question one was asking, if I beat you up in a fight right now, would you start crying? If that was the first question, you would probably hear either, you would hear one of 4 things. You would either hear, you would hear 1 Uzu and 2 Olo. You would hear, or no, you would hear, it would be 2 things. It would be 2 Uzu and 1 Olo, or 1 Olo and 2 Uzo. Whoever the outlier is, that, because, oh wait, there was also another part, hold on. Okay, T always, hold on, this is important, this is important. This is important. T always tells the truth, F always lies, and R is morally ambiguous. That Olo looks a bit funny, especially the color. Well, that's just because I used pale colors, but if so, knowing this information, right, you can assume that the person that's the outlier is either T or R, I believe, right? Because, or here's the thing. You would have one that, yeah, one says yes, one says no, one just is in between. So, yeah, that has to mean that the outlier, if I asked you, what if I beat you up, would you start crying? You would have 1 yes. That's definitely T. Why is R the outlier? R says yes or no. R chooses. R can say yes or no. R will pick randomly. Problem is that can only be addressed to one of them at the time. That's not true. You can address multiple questions to the same alien. Okay. let me replace this then. If I said, if I beat up T, would that be funny? T would definitely say Olo. Let's be clear about this. T would definitely say, oh, actually, hold on. Because we don't know. Actually, no. T would have to be, in that case, T would have to be the outlier. I think. Because how could that not be funny? Is what I'm saying. TNF can't say the same thing, so R would say what someone else said. But that's what I'm saying. Is that if that's the case... Yeah, okay. What we're dealing with here, then, is that it's either T and R are in a pair, or F and R are in a pair. That's what we're dealing with. It's T and R and F and R. And it's just debatable on what's being said currently or not. Sorry about that. Any case, so we have T and R and F and R. So they can't both be in the same one. So I feel like in this instance, I've learned nothing. That is what I'm trying to say. See, I realized that now. I just didn't at first. And now I look stupid. Now I look kind of dumb. Okay, if we're being actually realistic here, let's scratch this. Let's erase this. Okay. If you don't know which is which, T always tell the truth, F always lies, and R answers randomly. Each question must be addressed. Oh, it must be addressed to only one alien. Well then why would you get 3 questions then? So then okay, so then at that point it's the matter of asking a question but just 3 times. That's stupid. And that's why I think that this riddle's stupid. That's what I said. I know you said that. I think what I read was that I read the multiple and I saw, well, you can ask it to multiple, but that was to multiple questions, not multiple aliens. Okay. So it would be asking 1 question 3 times. But it can be only addressed to 1. Is the sky yellow? No, because then it falls into that same... It has to be something about, like... It has to be something about them themselves. Of, like, is this one T or is this one R? Oh, no, you know what it would be? What it would be is that you would ask, like... You could either ask, like, is T telling the truth or is F lying? Oh no, that would just mix it up. Because if you said... Well, no, if you said is T telling the truth, you would learn 2 of something. You would learn 2 of something and then 1 of another. You would learn, like, 2 of something and then 1 of another. You would either learn 2 of something or 1 of another, or all 3 would say the same answer. Which wouldn't help. Each question must be addressed to only 1. If it's saying it's only addressed to one, does that mean all three can respond? That doesn't, I feel like... Okay, hold on. Let me assume, I know this isn't the right path, but let me just assume this. Okay, say for example, you're asking a question about one of them. I know it's addressed to one of them. For the sake of this, let's just assume that this is the case, is that they would all answer. Hey Luke, how big is your tablet? I just told Tiger how big my drawing tab. Why are you curious? Oh, I see. You're asking recommendations. It's like almost 11 by 8.5. It's like 10 3/4 by 8.5. I need to get a new one actually. But okay, let's see. But how are you doing, Tiger and Young Stuffy Nose? Welcome on in. Okay. So you ask them, is T telling the truth? You would get, if it was in English, you would get yes, yes, and then yes and no. So you would get a pairing of two of them and then one, or all three would say the same. Say, for example, and if that were the case, you would know then at that point that if it was that case, that T and F are these two, and that R is this one, and then you would just know that all three are of this one specifically. In these two scenarios. Now that in question 2, T is not telling you should play the blueprints demo. So that doesn't answer the riddle, but that is a fair suggestion. No, T is telling the truth. T is always telling the truth, F is always lying, and R always it answers randomly. I guess at that point you could ask, I think, I don't know. I think like it boils down to like I think asking like, is R telling the truth? But then I don't know how that would work because R would just say whatever because R is a kind of a piece of shit and no one likes R, genuinely. And I'm not even trying to be like spiteful, like no one actually likes R. It's very similar to this. I highly doubt that. You're sounding a lot like F right now. T is true, F is false, R is random. Oh. I didn't even realize that. So get rid of R. Well, no, you can't. Okay, so you can't get rid of R. As much as I want to, and as much as we all hate R, you can't get rid of R. R stays here, unfortunately. Literally the first letter of the word. Yeah, I realized that, man. I'm stupid. Okay? I realized that. T will tell you he's dead. F will say he's alive. Okay, if I ask... Wait, for what? For what would the question be at that point? Like, are you dead? Is that the question? Like, T will tell you he's dead, F will say he's alive. I guess at that point, maybe it could be like... Oh, ask if R is dead. Okay, then if you ask if R is dead, you would learn... You would learn either a 1 to 2 or a 2 to 1. You would know which one T is, but then you wouldn't know which one F and R are. So then you would have one last question. It just depends on what they say of like Uzu or Olo. The children are our future. We have 2 questions? No, you have 3. You may ask 3 yes or no questions. Oh, it's yes or no questions. Wait, no, we have been. We have been. Okay, if we had one last question, we don't have a lot of space, but we'll figure this out. Question 3. So we know what T is, now we just need, an outlier for real. We have to figure out which... Oh, fuck, the artifacts. No, okay, here's what I'm assuming, because it doesn't say anything about the artifacts. I'm going to assume that we know the artifact, like the name for each artifact. So we know which artifact goes to T, which one goes to F, which one goes to R, by the names, not the who we see. So I'm going to ignore that fact. It's just a third question that separates F and R. I really like the one of is R dead, because then you learn a 1. Oh, wait, no, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work, actually, the second question. That wouldn't work, because you would either learn 1 says yes and 2 says no, or 2 says yes and 1 says no. He would be saying no matter what. But you could learn 2 no's and still learn a yes. So it would be that we're still kind of in limbo here. We're in limbo here, because this would have to be... This is what it would have to look like, because you know that T would always be saying no. You know that T would always be saying no. And then, so you will know what word is yes and what is no, then ask T the other 2 questions. Well, if you ask T the other 2 questions, the issue is R. That is the problem we're dealing with. Hey, Allie, welcome on in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. We're looking at TED Talk riddles. Currently, right now, we're dealing with 3 aliens. You may ask them 3 yes or no questions. The aliens will answer either Ulu or Ozo. 1 means yes and 1 means no, but you don't know which one is which. T always tells the truth because it starts with a T. F always lies because it starts with an F. And R is always random because it starts with an R. Each question must be addressed to 1 alien, and you can address multiple questions to the same alien. You don't have to come up with all 3 questions at once. I guess if we... Well, no, here's the thing. What should actually be done is... Man. Wait, that is confusing? Oh, I know. These are TED Talk riddles, and these were animated for children. And I still can't freaking do it, man. Okay. So, we have the first question. Is T telling the truth? You would learn 2 and 1, or you would learn all 3. Because... Or no. No, you wouldn't. Wait. I royally messed this up. No, you wouldn't. Hold on. Because you would learn a yes, and then a no. No. I royally messed this up. Hold on. Because the same would apply again. The same would apply again. Because... Yeah, no. This is just the same situation. What you could do, though, ask them if the sky is blue. That's the issue, though, is that I think R would just cause the issue. Here's the thing, though. What you can assume is that T is in the group of 2, is what you can assume. Because you know that R and F are going to have different answers. Because if you ask, is T telling the truth? No, wait. Unless, no, never mind. I'm stupid. I'm actually stupid. I'm dense in the head. I'm actually stupid. Never mind. I guess alternatively, you could know where R is because R would always. No. None of this has helped. God damn it. Don't ask any questions to R. That wouldn't matter is the thing. Okay, yeah, I guess if it's okay, on. Erase things a little bit. You ask 3 questions. Would it I guess you could ask like I think the best question maybe would be to ask, are you R? I think the artifacts are vital. I don't know because I think the artifact it doesn't mention really much about the artifacts other than the fact that you need to know who it goes to who. But I think if you knew which alien was which, because it says you know the artifacts, you know where the artifacts are supposed to go. You don't know who it's supposed to go to, if that makes sense. So like you know one artifact is supposed to go to T, you just don't know who T is. Oh yeah, there's artifacts. That would have been a good point to keep in mind. I feel like it would have to be like who is R? That would have to be the case. It's like which one is R? Right? So if you said which one is R, if you asked my question is like, must be addressed to only one alien. That's the issue I'm having with addressed. If it's saying addressed to one alien, does that mean I can only get an answer from one of them, or I can ask about a question pertaining to one of them, but all of them answer? That's the kind of issue we're dealing with. I don't know. I think this one's kind of a lost cause. This one kind of seems like a lost cause. I'm very curious.
At first, this puzzle seems not just hard, but downright impossible. What good is asking a question if you can neither understand the answer nor know if it's true? But it can be done. The key is to carefully formulate our questions so that any answer yields useful information.
Yeah, no shit.
We can get around to not knowing what Ozo and Ulu mean by including the words themselves in the questions. And secondly, if we load each question with a hypothetical condition, whether an alien is lying or not won't actually matter. To see how that could work, imagine our question is whether 2 plus 2 is 4. Instead of posing it directly, we say, if I asked you whether 2 plus 2 is 4, would you answer Ozo? If Ozo means yes and the overlord is T, it truthfully replies Ozo. But what if we ask F? Well, it would answer Ulu or no to the embedded question, so it lies and replies Ozo instead. And if Ozo actually means no, then the answer to our embedded question is Ulu, and both T and F still reply Ozo, each for their own reasons. If you're confused about why this works, the reason involves logical structure. A double positive and a double negative both result in a positive. Now, we can be sure that asking either T or F a question put this way will yield Ozo if the hypothetical question is true, and Ulu if it's false, regardless of what each word actually means. Unfortunately, this doesn't help us.
I was going to say, that doesn't do anything.
Don't worry. We can use our first question to identify one alien lord that definitely isn't R. Then we can use the second to find out whether it's T or F. And once we know that, we can ask it to identify one of the others. So let's begin. Ask the alien in the middle. If I asked you whether the overlord on my left is R, would you answer Ozo? If the reply is Ozo, There are two possibilities. You could already be talking to R, in which case the answer is meaningless. But otherwise, you're talking to either T or F. And as we know,
Man, it's like it could be any of the three of them. Like, this doesn't mean shit, man. God damn it.
getting Ozo from either one means your hypothetical question was correct, and the left overlord is indeed R.
How would you know that, though? Okay, no, hold on. If I ask you whether the overlord on my left is R, would you answer Ozo? Yeah, you would. Okay, there's one possibility that, yeah, the one on the left is R. There's three possibilities, actually. I don't know how this helps.
There are two possibilities. You could already be talking to R, in which case the
The answer is meaningless, yeah.
But otherwise, you're talking to either T or F. And as we know, getting Ozo from either one means your hypothetical question was correct, and the left overlord is
Okay, so you're just gambling on the fact that that's the case. How would you know that?
R. Either way, you can be sure the alien on the right is not R.
No? Okay, on the left is I, okay. In the instance that the middle one is not R, no, you would know that if the middle. Hold on, hold the phone, hold the cellular device. Okay, the two possibilities. One is that you could be talking to R. Doesn't matter. In the second one, you're talking to T or F, and the answer is Ozo. What if the answer is Ulu? What the fuck then, man? What if the answer is not Ozo and the answer is Ulu? You would be getting an answer, but it doesn't matter, I guess. What? But even one of them is lying, then this doesn't help. Even if you're talking to T or F, R isn't helpful either. This doesn't make sense.
Similarly, if the answer is Ulu, then you know the alien on the left can't be R. Now go to the
So you could know that, okay, in that second hypothetical,
overlord you've determined isn't R, and ask, if I asked are you F, would you answer Ozo? Since you don't have to worry about the random possibility, either answer will establish its identity. Now,
how would that? But that doesn't make sense. Is it left from our perspective or theirs? I'd imagine ours, because... Okay, so they're saying that. So what they're saying is, in that second hypothetical, you know that the middle one is either F or no. Okay, no. I see what's happening here. Okay. It still doesn't make sense, but I see what they're trying to say, is that in the first one, they're assuming that it's R, and that R couldn't be the left or right one if it is the middle one, because their answer wouldn't matter. However, you wouldn't know that. You're literally just assuming that that's the case. You are actually just assuming that R is the one in the middle. And if you're assuming that, then asking the one on the left, if I asked, are you F, would you answer Ozo? That wouldn't... They're saying that wouldn't matter.
F,
I don't fucking
would you
know, man.
answer Ozo? Since you don't have to worry about the random possibility, either answer will establish its identity. Now that you know whether its answers are true or false, ask the same alien whether the center overlord is R. The process of elimination will identify the remaining one.
What?
Satisfied overlords help you repair your ship, and you prepare for takeoff. Allowed one
I don't I don't like I don't like this game. Yeah, this one doesn't. Yeah, trying to understand the solution is actually the most complicated stuff. Yeah, this doesn't like I don't even know. I don't even know. I need something a bit simpler than that. I need something that's a bit easier than that. Something that might be a bit simpler. Let's see. A temple riddle.
WGU's flat rate tuition at your pace formatted generous transfer policy allow you to earn
Yeah,
a
but we
degree in
still
less
can't.
time for less money.
That's the thing. We still can't assume the middle one is R, so it's like none of it fucking matters, and maybe I shouldn't have taken my damn dog on a rocket. I hate it. It pisses me off, dude.
You've found the hidden switches, evaded the secret traps, and now your expedition finally stands at the heart of the ancient temple inside the lost city. But as you study the inscriptions in the near total darkness, 2 of the 8 graduate students accompanying you bump into the altar. Suddenly, 2 wisps of green smoke burst forth, and the walls begin to shake. Fleeing for your lives, you come to a room you passed before with 5 hallways, including the one to the altar and the one leading back outside. The giant sand glass in the center is now flowing with less than an hour before it empties, and the rumbling tells you that you don't want to be around when that happens.
Really?
From what you
What if I
recall of your way
stayed?
here, it would take about 20 minutes to reach the exit at a fast pace. You know this is the last junction before the exit, but your trail markings have been erased, and no one remembers the way. If 9 of you split up, there should be just enough time for each group to explore one of the 4 halls ahead and report back to this room, with everyone then making a run down the correct path. There's just one problem. The inscriptions told of the altar's curse, the spirits of the city's king and queen possessing intruders and leading them to their doom through deception. Remembering the green smoke, you realize 2 of the students have been cursed. At any time, one or both of them might lie, though they also might tell the truth. You know for sure that the curse didn't get you, but you don't know which students can't be trusted. And because the possessed students may lie only occasionally, there is no guaranteed way to test them to determine which are cursed. Can you figure out a way to ensure that you all escape? Don't worry about the possessed students attacking or otherwise harming the others.
I would certainly
This
hope
curse
not.
only affects their communication.
I would certainly hope not. Okay, okay. So, this one seems a little bit more manageable because we're not dealing with fucking aliens, man. God damn it, that pissed me off. Okay, this one seems a little bit more doable. Let's be real, why are 8 people going in there? That's a good question. Why are 8 graduate students going in a cursed temple? Why are 8 Harvard graduate students going into a temple? Okay, let's do something here. Okay. Boom. This is the big room that we're in. There's 5 paths. 3, 4, 5. There's us. There's 8 graduate students. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the bad area. Poison. We don't go in that one. Send the unpaid undergrads in. Yeah, see, yeah. First of all, we need to maybe I should go to jail because I think if I'm putting my grad students through this, I think that's I should be held accountable. Okay. So here's the thing. 2 out of the 8 of them are cursed. 2 out of the 8 of them. So let's just two out of the 8 of them are randomly cursed. We don't know which 2. that certainly sucks. So we have an hour. It takes 20 minutes. It takes 20 minutes. I need a different color. That's 20 minutes. 20 minutes to go in one direction. So it takes 20 minutes to go in one direction. Here's what you do. You don't want to have any of them go in a group of one, right? So there's 9, but there's 4 paths. I think what you do is you have it be 3, 3, and 3, right? If you have 3 going, if you have you and 2 go in here, you and 2 go in here, you and 2 go in here. Even if you're with the 2 cursed ones, let's say it's these 2, you know what the right answer is because you yourself are not cursed. So if 2 come back and they say no, but you say yes, you just run down that path because you're fucking smart, right? Alternatively, if those 2 say yes, but you say no, then you know not to trust those 2, and you have to hear from everyone else. Now, I'd imagine everyone else at that point would tell the truth, so you would have, like, yeses all around or no's all around. But if they're all no, then you just have, so if all of these paths, let's say, are all no, right? The ones that these all go, you just go through this one then. Boom, baby. That one, I feel like that one's the clear answer. Does everyone have to escape unharmed, or can we sacrifice a few people? I'm going to assume, in this case, you're worrying about yourself, which is the red circle. Luke, I went skateboarding with a fever, and now I'm dying, about to pass away. Oh God, what do I do? I feel like I've heard you've been sick a while, Herb. Are you doing okay? I'm sorry to hear that you're not doing great, but I hope you do better, because I feel like I've heard you've been sick a while, actually. I would maybe go to urgent care, potentially. Alright, but that's what I think is the answer. That has to be the answer. Who is Ted and why is he talking? Well, hello, Rollins. I hope you're doing well. We're looking at TED Talk riddles. Classic TED Talk riddles. I got better 2 days ago and then I got a fever. Oh goodness, jeez. I'm very sorry to hear that. I do hope you get better. Okay, I think that's the answer, because you don't want, like, 2 students to be by themselves.
The first thing to realize is that since you know you aren't possessed, you can explore one of the halls alone. This leaves 8 students for the remaining 3 paths. Sending groups of 4 down just 2 of the paths won't work, because if one group came back split 2 versus 2, you'd have to guess who to trust. But splitting them into 1 pair and 2 trios would work every time.
No,
And
why
here's
would you need to do
The
that?
possessed students might lie, or they might not. But you know there are only 2 of them, while the other 6 will always tell the truth. When each group returns to the hall, all of its members will either give the same report or argue about whether they found the exit. If a trio returns in total agreement, then you know none of them are lying. With the pair, you can't be sure either way. But all you need is reliable evidence about 3 of the 4 paths. The 4th you can figure out using the process of elimination. Of course, none of this matters if you're lucky enough to find the exit yourself. But otherwise, putting everything together leaves you with 3 possibilities. If each group gives a consistent answer, either everyone is telling the truth, or the 2 possessed students are paired together. In either case, ignore the duo. If there's only one group arguing...
Yeah, which at that point... Oh, wait, because there's 8... No, which at that point, then, you would just bring 2 students with you, so that just doesn't matter. But, like, here's the thing, like, because that wouldn't matter at that point, right? Because you could just have the 2 students with you, because regardless, if all of them are no, or no, if you had the two, let's say, for example, oh, wait. No, wait, no, it wouldn't matter, because if you had, oh, wait, no, I see the problem here. Because if you had two arguing, saying yes or no, the two that are together might, the pair, that might, okay. Man, I really thought I was on something.
Others must be telling the truth. And if there are two conflicts, then the possessed students are in separate groups, and you can safely trust the majority in both trios, since at least two people in each will be truthful. The temple collapses behind you as greenish vapors escape from two of the students. You're all safe and free from the curse.
Don't cheer me. You, if anything, you should all be holding me and then throwing me, because that's, I put your lives in danger. I'd be a bad teacher if that was the case. Okay. No, I can solve one. I can solve one. I know I can solve one. What about the cheating royal riddle? What about that? The horse is Wednesday. The horse could be Wednesday, or tomorrow's Wednesday. I gotta go work on my essay. I might be back later. No worries, Allie. Thank you for stopping on by.
You're the chief advisor to an eccentric king who needs to declare his successor. He wants his heir to be good at arithmetic, lucky, and above all else, honest. So he's devised a competition to test his children and ordered you to choose the winner.
If it's math, we're fucked.
Each potential heir will be given the same two six-sided dice. The red die has the numbers 2, 7, 7, 12, 12, and 17. The blue one has 3, 8, 8, 13, 13, and 18. The dice are fair, so each side is equally likely to come up. Each contestant will be sent into a royal rolling room, where they'll roll both dice 20 times. A contestant...
Nope, not doing all that. I ain't doing all that. We're doing an easier one. Something a bit simpler on the mind. So something that isn't that, actually. Quite frankly, something that's just not that. What about, now hang on, what about, now hang on, no, but like, wait, how about, who about, what about the virus? The Johnny Brightside riddles, they're more numbing. I'll look up Brightside riddles. Whose soup is oh god damn it.
Inspector Lewis found the footage of a
I think I've seen these before.
famous actress was almost poisoned. He analyzed the video and came to a quick conclusion of who was the culprit. Take a look at the image. Can you figure out who tried to poison the celebrity?
Just based off of this, who tried to poison the celebrity? Is it because there's a green bottle, a green mysterious potion here? There's a 20-minute video making fun of this shit, by the way. Surprised there's something in content. This is... Okay. Let me assume, right? It's either because her because of the green potion, or her because of the green stew. I would imagine it's the chef on the right. To be quite honest.
The picture clearly shows that the second lady was the culprit. You see, the lady decided to wear gloves so she wouldn't get poison on her hands and poison herself. Besides, if you were to poison someone...
So that's not how that... Okay. So I'm gonna stop you right there. That's just not how that works. It could be because you're preparing ingredients. It could that yeah. Why is she getting ready to taste it? She has the fucking food next to her mouth.
You would have to make the food look presentable. And if you take a look at the First Lady's soup, it looks pretty terrible. Alex
That's the. Oh. Oh.
needed to get across a park in the middle of the night. He walked fast until out of nowhere a hooded man came up to him and knocked him out. The next day, Alex went to the closest police station to file a report.
So he was fine. So he was just fine. He was just fine. That I would have called the police the moment I woke up.
When he got there, the police were interrogating 3 suspects.
When you have Dell AI Factory with NVIDIA...
That's not a suspect. That's just Dell AI Factory, man. Come on, be real. Be so for real.
Michael and Bernie. The detective gave each of them a marker and asked them to write down their names. As soon as they finished, he arrested the right person. How did the officer know who to arrest?
Is it maybe because Ben's not even looking in the right direction? Here's the thing. Here's genuinely the thing. It's either the obvious answer that it's Ben. Luke, you don't have an ad block? Oh, trust me, I think this is the 5th time someone told me about that. I don't have an ad block. 'Cause I'm lazy. 'Cause I'm a little lazy. Okay, but here's the thing. It's either going to be Ben, because Ben's not looking in the right direction, or it's going to be Michael, because it's going to be like, that's not how you spell Michael. Because of the dominant hand? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, you're right. Because it's the left hand. It's the left hand, and it's Ben because of the left hand. Or no, it's... No, I don't know if it is, actually. I don't know. But I'm gonna say it's Ben. That's quite literally how you spell Michael. I have seen people spell it Micheal, and there was someone in my grade that spelled it that way, Patrick.
The test wasn't all that random after all. Alex was hit from the right side, so the police were trying to figure out who was left-handed. And among these 3 guys, the only left-handed one is Bernie.
Oh, because I'm looking at the sign. See, I'm stupid. I thought it would have been Michael because Michael had the sign in his left hand.
On a moonless night, Mary decides to watch a horror movie before going to bed.
She shouldn't have done that.
She passes out on her couch, and the next thing she knows, she wakes up in a haunted castle. She hears screeching sounds and screams all over the place. She walks carefully to the kitchen, where she finds 3 suspicious meals ready to be eaten.
Dinner.
Take a look at the plate.
And dessert.
Can you help Mary figure out which of these plates is...
Fucking Christ. I just saw the... Oh my god, I just saw the spider and that scared the shit out of me. Yeah, it's definitely the spider. I don't even care what the question is. I don't even care. I don't give 2 farts.
Having a lot of trouble these days.
It was a small cartoonish spider, and it actually scared the shit out of me. God damn it. I think I might be arachnophobic. I think I'm learning. Because Jesus, I was not ready for that.
Escape prison and are trying to leave the country as fast as they can. Take a look at this image. You gotta figure out ASAP who the fugitive is.
What even are we, it's just, none of it, this shit sucks, man. I don't even know what we're looking at.
Are exactly the same as in the picture.
That's cool, I don't care.
Something weird happened to Johnny's wedding day. He was busy tackling some last-minute problems when he slipped on a banana peel. How comical.
Haven't we all?
He hit his head pretty strongly,
Haven't
but when he
we
woke
all?
up, he didn't know where he was. He lost his long and short-term memory, and There were 4 different brides in front of him, but he didn't know who his real bride was. Take a look at the image. And first of all, try to rule out which of these brides
Okay,
is actually life-threatening to Johnny.
Wait, wait, hold on, what? Okay, we gone from he doesn't remember his own bride to... Which, by the way... Really? You don't... Why are there 4 brides at the wedding? First of all, you don't remember which... You don't know who your future partner is, your future wife. Like... Luke, can you stop skipping things? I skipped the birth of my niece to watch the stream, so I'd appreciate actually getting to solve the riddles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is it the pink dress? No, I'd imagine... Hold on. I can't tell. I know on the left, is that a bottle of poison? I don't know what that is, but I'd imagine your bride is the one literally right next to you. I'm gonna say it's this one because I think right there by her necklace is a bottle of poison.
Did you see the hidden poison jar?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The bride on the left is probably pretty dangerous. He should rule her out first.
CeraVe
Really?
Sheer Tint Sunscreen. Now in 3.
Oh my god, the CeraVe's killing me. Sorry. Well, this the CeraVe was killing me. Sorry.
Jane and Brendan really didn't like each other. They were sharing a flat because they were short on money. What Brendan didn't know is that Jane had some evil plans. She planned on poisoning one of his meals, since she was the one that always prepared the food. One day, she cooked the same piece of meat for both of them. She cut it in half, ate her share, and gave him the other part.
Okay.
After he ate it, he started to feel really bad and was
Oh.
taken to the hospital.
Oh.
The question is, how did Jane manage to survive while Brendan got sick?
Because she's the one that fucking made the poison, maybe. So she'd probably... Sorry, I'm being very crass. I'm being so crass, it's actually quite rude. I'd imagine... Sorry, let me be not crass. I'd imagine that this lovely woman, who definitely didn't poison her husband, probably knew because she was the maker of said meal that poisoned her husband. I'd imagine that she knew. So... I'm guessing, Luke, here's what you gotta do. Touch that little puzzle piece in the corner of Firefox. Type in uBlock origin hid installed your quality of life. Okay, fine. uBlock. uBlock. Okay, well, didn't work. Did not work. It seems today. Let me see. uBlock. Is it uBlock origin? Add to Chrome. Add extension. It's in there, I think. Don't think it downloaded. Maybe it did, I don't know. Can my computer fucking stop, please? Okay. We have the extension. There it is. I need to stop closing these or opening these tabs.
Jane put poison on one side of the knife, which was the piece she gave Brendan.
That's not how a knife works. Oh, wait.
Take a look at this image. Who do you think is being more careless here?
You're on some other shit. How? That's not my fault. I looked up uBlock Lite. Man, what do you want from me? I really wonder. I truly do wonder who's more careless in this situation. It's really a predicament here on who possibly could be more careless here.
It's the girl on the right. She's
You're
almost falling out.
fucking kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me, man. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh my god, there's no way. There's actually no shot that just happened. There's no shot, man. That's actually insane. There's no way. What possibly is the reason for her? No, I'm so curious. What is the reason behind this?
It's the girl on the right. She's almost falling out of the boat. She should move to the middle and help balance the weight.
She shouldn't be. Oh my god. Oh my god. She shouldn't be fucking doing nothing. Doing nothing.
On the right. She's almost falling out of the boat. She should move to the middle and help balance the weight. And what about in this image? Who do you think is being...
Luke, you gotta be real, man. You pick the red herring every time. There was either the... Okay, in that instance, there's either the truth or the red herring. It was a 50-50, but she's blatantly not... She's just... Oh my god.
Who do you think is being...
She's blatantly not doing anything up here. She's doing nothing. Doing literally nothing. The answer should be that she should be more towards the middle, because if she's more towards the middle, then it's going to tip over more. She should be back slightly. Like, that's... I don't know. Like... Oh my god, you couldn't write that if you tried, man. Like, that was just crazy.
Balance the weight. And what about in this image? Who do you think is being irresponsible here?
I mean, both. Really? I mean, I would say probably more so her, because we don't know. He could be somebody that works at the zoo, and he is feeding an animal, right? He's feeding one of the gators, but she's just trying to be an influencer with a snake.
Let's see. It's the person on the right.
Thank
The snake
God.
is too close to her face. It could hurt her. While the crocodile is simply interested in the meal the man is
Thank
feeding.
God.
An old lady...
Dude holding meat is more likely to work there as opposed to the lady with a tamed snake around her neck. I don't know, man. I was just assuming, because it doesn't seem like she's in an area of sorts. She had a phone. The idea was that she clearly is... Listen, I'm trying to think bright side. You have to think like bright side. You don't have to think logistically. You have to think like bright side. You have to imagine that in this case, this snake is going to bite her in... This footage that she is filming is caught moments before disaster, is what you have to assume. You have to assume the alligator can literally get out. I understand that. I'm saying Brightside doesn't think like you or me. That is what I'm saying. That is what I am saying. Brightside doesn't think like that. They don't think that all. For it being called Brightside, they're pretty dim. So what I'm saying is that they think that, oh, she's got a snake around the neck, she's gonna either die or they're gonna bite her, right? Like, and then she's got her phone, she only cares about the views. That's all she cares about. That's all they're trying to say. Is that all? That's all she cares about.
person on the right simply interested in the meal the man is strange. She was shopping at the mall when she saw something strange. She looked at a woman all dressed in orange at the cashier and shouted that she was seeing a prisoner that must have just escaped from prison. The woman in orange felt really confused, called the police, and got the old lady kicked out of the mall. What exactly happened here?
It's a real thinker, this one. It's a real it's really hard to decipher. Yeah, realistically, it's that the old lady wouldn't just shut the fuck up, and she got a noise complaint. She got a noise complaint. That's the reason. That's the reason behind it, is because the old lady just wanted to complain about something.
The woman was dressed in orange overalls. It was just a fashion trend, but the old lady mistook it for prison clothing.
Yeah, exactly.
In a parallel reality where humans, witches, and all types of beings coexist,
Yo,
Jenny and Lawrence
peak.
were playing hide and seek. They were inside a huge old mansion. Jenny spent hours looking for her friend until she stepped inside the study. There were footprints up until the middle of the room. Then they disappeared.
Oh.
The only window of the room was open.
Uh-oh.
Take a look at the picture. Can you figure out what happened here?
So I'd imagine that probably what happened is that, so they set up the camera, right, to show the scene of her walking in. I'm gonna predict that he's behind the camera this entire time. That's what I'm gonna predict, is that he's behind the camera. He's the camera operator. He's making sure that he films the proper shots, and no one wants to give him credit. That's what's happening here. And that's what pisses me off. Are you winning? We are winning now, Santa Cor. Welcome back. Luke, can we watch marble race videos and we'll pick a marble? I think there'd be more anticipation in that than dim side riddles. You're kind of right. Well, this will be the last one. But no, the answer is probably Herb's right, is that it's probably just that it's a vampire. Or it's all beings. Maybe he saw the moon and morphed into a blue macaw. We have no idea of really knowing that. He's just some flightless or flightful animal.
Lawrence was a shapeshifter. This explains why the footprints didn't reach the window. Plus, look at the bird food on the floor. He probably shapeshifted into a bird and escaped.
Oh my fucking god, is that the answer was that he shapeshifted into a bird? I thought it would just be that he's a vampire. I wasn't even like I was just being stupid, really. I did not think that it'd be that he morphed into a bird. That was stupid. All right, marble. We need to look at a marble race. It's time for a marble race. I kind of like. Ooh. Hold on. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Let's check.
I've been trying to get into this on.
Oh. Wow, this really works. This U-block origin light really works. It really works. I think that is literally... No, that was not a blue macaw, but I think that was so funny. Ben Stiller Luke collab? Oh, man. God, what I would do to be on Severance. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Everyone pick a color. I call purple. Or actually, no. I want this blue. We all know it. Nothing like Luke blue. I want nothing like Luke blue. Alright. Patrick gets orange. I get nothing like Luke blue. Pink. You can have purple, Greg. You can have purple. I want nothing like Luke blue. Okay, we have Herb on pink. Patrick on orange. Sanicore on Lime. At this point, I should just buy marbles. What's the marble simulator that people use on stream? I should just buy that one. We could just have that be a stream at some point. All right, let's call it. Your guess is in. You have 3 seconds. I feel like I'm gonna get a copyright claim. I'm just gonna avoid that at all costs. I just don't want to even attempt that. Do the one where you get an AI to sing songs in your voice. Maybe not that one, but holy shit, wait, Blue is going in. Does anybody else notice that? Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's not over yet. It's not over. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. Wait. Wait. Okay, Blue is still in. Pink is out. Pink is out. I'm sorry, Herb. I'm sorry to tell you this. Pink is unfortunately out. But we're still going. It's not over yet. Hold on, wait. There's music I can put to this. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get I can think of some music. Hold on. Let me get some music on. I don't know if you could say that. Hold on. That's crazy. All right. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right. They're going. Gray is out. Gray is no longer with us. This is a shame. This is a real shame. This is a real shame. Gray is no longer with us. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nothing like Luke Blue. Come on. Nothing like Luke Blue. I'm stressed. I'm actually freaking the frick out, man. Come on. Come on. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. Oh, oh, oh! Go! Go! Oh, look at this. Look at this. Expert maneuvering. We're safe. We're safe. Ooh, purple is out, unfortunately. Holy. Hey, Luke, can you play a 100-hour JRPG on stream? Oh, yeah, sure, man. What if instead of war we engaged in marble races? I think that would fix a lot of the world's problems. Oh, come on. Oh, oh! It's a tight race. Ooh, white is out. Okay. Oh, we're getting to the thick of it here in round one. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. Come on, light blue. Please don't fail me. No, no. Please. Oh God. Oh goodness gravy. No. Okay, we're safe. Ooh, I believe Cyan is out. Cyan is out. Come on, light blue. Come on, light blue. Go. Go, you beautiful beast. Please. Oh my God. Oh, lime just made it in. Come on. I'm sweating. Come on. No, 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 no. Orange, I'm gonna need you to step it up. Oh God. Light blue is almost out there. Oh, oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't let red get you. Don't get you got this. Don't let red get you. Don't let red get you. Don't let red get you. No, 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 blue. Who's still in? Who's still in? I think Thanacore, you're still in. You got Lime. I'm hoping Lime for you. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna pause this. The music stopped. That actually, you know what? That's fine. It's just Cuphead. It's just Cuphead. That's fine. Lime's gotta be quick on this one. Lime has a lot of ground to make up. Oh, that's unfair. Okay, none of us won. None of us made it. Okay. Cool. I'm still going my color of blue. I'm rooting for him till the very end. Is this a substitute for not knowing how to do actual marbles? I don't have actual marbles on me. Oh, light blue's going in. Look at him go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The head of the pack. Look at this. No, the program for streams that Lud uses? Yes, you're right. Light blue is going balls deep with this one. I have to agree. I have to agree on this one. Is this? I don't think this one's an elimination style, if I'm not mistaken. Oh. Or maybe it might be, I don't know. Oh, light blue. I think Marvel's game only works on Twitch. Oh, 3 marbles have gotten eliminated. I have not been paying attention, man. I have been not looking at the screen. I just see a bunch of bright colors. They're going. They're going. They're making their way, and that's beautiful. I'm going with purple. I would pick another one, because currently Greg has purple. Oh. You can get red, yellow, like forest green, dark blue, black, white. Those are the ones. And that's beautiful. It is, because it is so beautiful, genuinely. Alright, pause real quick. I just need to make sure the next song is actually, like, a song I can play. Hold on. This is fine. I just didn't want it to be a copyrighted song. Okay, Cyan's out. Come on, nothing like Luke blue. Nothing like Luke branded blue. Oh, he's in. Oh, he's in. You better best believe he's in. Pirates of the Caribbean would go crazy. I agree, but I feel like I'd get claimed. Is the only issue. Oh, purple's out. Down to the wire. It's down to the wire, folks. Kind of. A little bit. I need you to be faster. Blue, I need you to be a bit faster. Go on, go on, go on, champ. Yes! Okay. Red is out. Okay, so it's not just the same colors winning, that's good. Can you play God Shattering Star from Fire Emblem album? It's a video game song, it's royalty free and it'd fit. For the last race, sure, we'll do that. I'm going forest green then. Now, okay, that's the color you have for the rest of the races, just keep in mind, young Stuffy Nose. You have forest green. And that's not a bad pick. Oh. Okay. Come on, blue. Come on, blue! This is... Come on! I have so much money riding on this, man. Come on. Come on, blue! Please! Yes! Yes! Just made it. Oh my goodness. I get 1 point. Alright, everyone's got color they like. Elimination race, still the same. Uh-oh. I'm not feeling good about blue this time. I'm not feeling good. Gotta pick up the pace a little bit. Okay, we're good. Things are looking good. I think lime green just barely made it. Ooh, just barely. I'm glad we could all band together just to watch marbles go down a hill. I'm glad we could all come together as one unit. Ooh. The lead of the pack, that's what you like to see, blue. I have to put orange down. Back to back last places? Really? Not exactly what you want. Well, it's like the thing with the actual, or the MS Paint drawn horses. You remember that one? Wasn't it orange was like the one that keeps losing? Or no, that's cyan. Cyan's the one that keeps losing. Uh-oh, blue. Uh-oh, blue. Uh-oh, blue. Blue, buddy, you gotta move faster. I've got $1,000 on this parlay. The blue dog never wins, never bet blue. I have clear evidence in round 2 that the blue dog has won. We're just fading fast. Okay. Okay, it's not over yet. Things are looking smooth. Okay. Ooh, cyan's out. No more cyan. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh goodness. On. I need to put on a new song. This one's fine. Ooh, red is out. Red got out early this one. I feel like that was very quick for red to get out. What's the Marvel equivalent of the glue factory? Because that's where oranges need to go after this pitiful performance. You know the, you know that one machine that, like, people like seeing when it, like, squishes, like, foam or something? Like, it's like oddly satisfying thing or something like that. That metal machine that just, like, pushes down on whatever object. And it's indestructible and it'll destroy everything. I think that's where the marble, if it's bad, it goes. Oh. Uh-oh, blue. Uh-oh, blue. Blue, don't do this to me. Blue, do not do this to me right now. You need to pick up the pace. I have 1,000... hydraulic press, that's the one. Blue, I have $1,000 on this parlay. That's a shame. That's not what I was hoping for. Oh, purple. Purple, no. Purple, no. Purple, what are you doing? Oh, that's brutal. Where was purple even going with that one? Oh, purple. Okay, so far the only one that's solidly winning is forest green, it seems. I need blue to get it. Okay, round 4. Here we go. Round 4, here we are. For the final, I'll put on that song, Herb. I need orange to not be an embarrassment. Well, it seems like orange is going alright so far. Orange is in the lead. Yeah, this is the last chance. Okay, last chance for lime, green, pink, purple, and cyan to get into the finals. That's just Train Rush again. We need to put on a different song. Not tense enough. No, hold on, not tense enough. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Yeah, it was Champion Iris, that's what it was. Okay. Ends theme for Pokemon Black? Okay. We'll do that. Okay, yellow is out. So because we have 4 of you have one that hasn't made it, so not all of you are making it into the next round, it seems. So it's a toss-up between. I mean, that's if the 4 of them are all in the final, is the thing. Uh-oh. Orange is on the precipice of losing. This is tense right here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm stressing out. Blue, now is your time. Oh my goodness. Blue, there is no time like the present. Uh-oh, purple. Uh-oh, purple. Oh, that's devastating. That is a devastating blow. I think purple should have had that. This is. I would argue this is rigged. I don't think forest green should have made it there. I'm sorry. I thought purple was waiting patiently, and that was what was important to me. Ooh. White's out of here. I can't believe this is like we're just doing this just as a stream. I just like this a lot, actually. We should do this more often. Ooh, forest green is out, really? I didn't think that'd be the case. Uh-oh. Blue. Blue. No. No. Blue. God damn it. Okay, that's okay, because I think blue's still in the final. So that's okay. Oh. Oh, Lime, you are safe this time. Goodness. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh, fellas. Okay. Okay. Three of you are still in. This could be interesting. This could be really interesting. What's happening here? Oh, I didn't even see that. Uh-oh, orange. Orange. Uh-oh, orange. Okay, it's not over. It's not over yet. Oh no. Orange is gonna pick up the pin. Oh, I think orange is out. No. I'm sorry, Patrick. Oh, pink. Oh, pink. Oh. Oh, pink made it just in. Okay. Hold on. We're about to get to the final race. So, okay. Hold on. Let me look up. Okay. Is it just this one? Is it this one? Oh, that's the lyrical. Okay. Okay, we're here. The finale. This is the one. It's the other one? Oh. Is it the lyrical one? Was that the one you were looking for? Okay. This, okay, cool. Okay. Oh, Forest Green gets 2. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is brutal. This is brutal. Forest Green gets 2? That's... Okay. It's not over yet, is the thing. It's certainly not over. Both Forest Greens being in the lead is so brutal, actually. No. Oh my god. Blue, I need you to be careful. Oh, there's one oh no. There's gonna be a double elimination, I think. Oh no. Okay. Oh no, okay, it's just one elimination. Okay. Gray's out. None of us knew Gray. This is brutal that 2 Forest Greens are in the run. I can't believe that. Come on. Black, you're in the back. You need to beat a Forest Green. Come on. Come on, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. Forest Green's getting in the front. This is awful. This is no good. This is no good. Oh, pink. This is brutal, man. We need to get Forest Green. Come on, Lime. I'm rooting for Lime. Oh no, no. Okay, Lime's out. Is it just me? Oh my god, it's just blue. It's just blue. I need you to do this. Blue, I need you to do this. Don't let Forest Green win this. We can't let Forest Green win this. Oh, Blue. Down the straightaway. No! God damn it, they're both still in! They're both still in. I hate this. No, no, no. No. Oh my god. Oh, that was too close. That was too close. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. Yes. Yes. We got one Forest Green out. It's a fair fight now. Okay. Alright, alright. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. Be careful. No. I don't like this. This is freaking me out. I'm stressed. Which blue are we rooting for? The darker blue. The darker blue. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Forest Green's in the back. Oh my god. This might be it. This might be it. Oh my god. Come on. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue. Don't let White win this. Don't let White win this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. Holy shit. Yeah. We did it. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I always knew it. I always knew it. It was like yesterday I was training Blue. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Can we please get some... Hold on. We need like we need... What's like... After a victory win? Like, hold on. What's the dragon? I forget. No, what was it? It was like beating the behemoth. What was it? Not the, yeah, behemoth defeated. Holy shit. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. After everything we've been through, Blue was able to bring it home. Bring it home for the fans. That was beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm hearing speeches in the crowd. I'd like to thank Blue for really putting in the effort, you know. I put him through a lot, you know. But I just wanted what's best for him. I wanted him to taste victory, and you know, a well-deserved victory by Blue. You know, there were tough times for sure, but we did it together. We did it. That's what mattered. We did it. We finally did it. And my parlay, and I don't lose my $1,000 parlay. Oh man, that was like, actually, like, I'm not gonna lie, that was That was really fun. I need to watch marble races more often. That was genuinely really fun. Okay, well, I think that's a better time than ever than to end the stream, because I do unfortunately have to end it a bit early tonight, folks. So Luke, now that you have ascended to Marble Champion, how do you plan to deal with Saddam Hussein? Well, first of all, we got to get rid of that hiding spot. Jesus. Okay. Anyways. Thank you guys for coming on down, whether you're watching this now or in the future. If you didn't already know, I have an Instagram account under the name There's Nothing Like Luke, so you can find out when I stream or what I stream. I like to stream around 7:30 p.m. EST, but sometimes I switch that around just depending on how I'm feeling or what I'm doing. But you can always find out on my Instagram. You can also follow me here on YouTube to get notified when I'm live or when a video comes out, and that's about it. I will be live tomorrow. With Alex and Tiger. Alex and I will be playing balloons. We'll be I wanted to try and unlock the Desperado before the stream. I will still attempt to, but we might have to it might be a bit of effort. But yeah, so that'll, and then Alex and I are going to do that, and then Tiger, Alex, and I are going to play Walk of Life. So be there for that. Probably be around 7:30 p.m. Might be a bit earlier. You can follow me on Instagram though to find out what time, but I'll have to talk about that with Alex. But yeah, that's about it. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here in chat or lurking, as it were, and spending a bit of your day or your night just to watch me mess around and play some games. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.